Hi, and welcome to my first unboxing video. So today I'm taking you through unboxing a WAHOO ELEMNT bolt. I've used a Garmin, at the moment an 810, for many years, and I heard a lot of good things about the WAHOO, and well, I just really wanted to give it a crack. So what I'm going to do today is take you through how the whole unboxing process and how I go from managing one of these to one of these. Okay, so now we come across to unboxing the actual ELEMNT bolt. So it's got this nice little magnetic cover on it, bit of information about what it can and can't do. And then pull this bit open. This bit. Let's just leave that in the backdrop. This just pops out neatly. Let's see what else comes in here. I've got my out front arrow and locking screw in there. And this one looks like it just sits on the top. Micro USB cable for charging, and some information bits, some zip ties, I'm presuming for that thing, and probably a quick start guide. It's probably where I want to start. So I've got a friend of mine who really loves taking these stickers off, so Ewan, if you're watching at home, this one's for you. Okay, and now I hope it's charged, so I'm going to guess it's this button on the side. Well, that's a good start. Woohoo! Alright, while it's doing its thing. Oh yeah, I guess I better download this app. One interesting difference between the Garmin and the WAHOO is that the WAHOO requires the phone app to be connected, because all the configuration is done through that. So alright, let's have a look in the Play Store. So ELEMNT. I guess it's that one. Install. I don't know, what's it doing over here now? Okay, so let's open that up. That was a bit unnecessary, but sure. Start. So yeah, I guess I'm going to need to do that to take pictures and record video. Okay, seems to want a lot of these things, but sure. Okay. Bit worrying, but okay. Sure, I'm sure there's a good reason for these, and one, we'll get to that later. So, scan ELEMNT to pair with phone. Oh wow, so that's pretty simple. Right, so I don't have an account, so I'm going to go off and create this account now. So, yeah. Bear with me for a second. Okay, and we're back. So I just created it, and yeah, it auto-magically hooked into that device. So it's authenticated me. So that's pretty good. So the ones that I'm going to focus on right out of the box. So I'm using today's plan. to do a lot of my planning and analytics. I find them very useful. And Strava, well, that's almost like my social media feed these days, so I'll probably focus on those two, and probably Training Peaks, which I have an account, but I've just got the free account that lets me analyze data. So anyway, let's start at the top, Strava. It's going to then ask me to log in, so I'm going to do that here. Okay, and it's asking me, do I want to authorize this app? Well, sure. Okay, and that thing, Auto Magic. Okay, let's do the same thing with Training Peaks. Okay, and we're back. Sorry about that. I actually forgot what my Training Peaks username was. So anyway, now that I remembered what it is, this is the stuff that Training Peaks asked me. Sure. Boom. Another magic. And today's plan. Plan. Okay. So now it's asking me, do I authorize it? And sure. Otherwise, why am I doing this? Today's plan. So it's got a lot of these things. Some of these I've never even heard of. This cycling analytics one looks pretty useful, but we'll come to that later. So let's do that for now. Okay, so now I guess I need to set up. I'm going to use metric. I sadly am not 180 centimeters. Let's just, it's a bit personal. Annoyingly, I wish it would synchronize with Fitbit, and then I could then use my Fitbit scale. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Date of birth. Jeez. Going to be showing my age here in a second. Shh. I'm just going to edit this bit out. Press the page button to switch between workout data, climbing and navigation. So that's nice, a little LED at the top. Quickly see more or less data by zooming out. Okay, using these buttons. Okay. So if I'm like Hodor, I can only focus on one thing at one time. Or if you want to geek out on data, that's that. Okay, lots of different options. Cool, all right. Easily add your sensors at any time by tapping the power button. Okay. Really. So that's pretty handy. I can see percentage of max power and what threshold I'm working at, and that's done. Okay. I always like to focus on my input variables and not so much on speed. So I can control to a certain extent heart rate, my power output, cadence, and the bottom two are really to keep track of distance, or how much further I've got to go, and also elapsed time, because how much time is left in the crit, should I be eating, you know, that sort of thing. Let me just try and set up my race one the way I like it. So I'm gonna guess that's under settings, customize pages. Let's have a look at that. Okay, so let me Let's have a look at workout data. Okay, so this must be the one that I'm currently on. Current speed. Don't really care about speed. So let me just try and set that up almost exactly the same way as I've got my race set up. So from memory, I had the first one being heart rate. And there it goes. Let's have a look at this. Heart rate. Then the next one would be power. Time, climbing, weather, cadence, heart rate. Power. So I quite like this 3-second average. Time of day. What's the one that I normally have? Cadence. That's pretty much it. Although, if I have a look at that, I would probably change power and heart rate over in this case. But anyway, it's a thing. I can't get exactly the same where I've got 5. I can go 7, or I can go 4. Anyway, so that's one thing. Let's just keep it at that. And then let's just say I'm done with setting that up. So now that it's been set up, I've got to pair it with a couple of sensors, which I'll be following up with in my next video.